What's going on, YouTube? It's Donnie B all day. Stepped on an ice cube. I'm bringing you back another edition of God damn, that looks good. Why? Because it always looks good. It always tastes good. So today we got some patty, sweet Italian sausage. I'm using some frozen peppers, but it's a mixed bag of peppers. I'm using some pasta. It's penne rigate. And I'm using some spinach, sun-dried tomato, and porcino romano Italian sauce. So that's what we're doing. We're doing pasta with Italian sausage. I know you guys have never seen me do Italian sausage before, but I love this stuff. So what I want to do is I want to get to boiling my sausage first. I want to get it down to where it's cooked enough to where I can start cutting it up, throw it on a skillet, and do all that and brown it a little bit. This I'm just going to boil. And when this is just about done boiling, I'm going to throw in the peppers. So the peppers and the pasta will be mixed together while it's cooking. Then what I'll do is I will cut up my Italian sausage. I will add it to that crap after everything is set in and mixed together. I will drain it all, strain it all, and once it's all strained, I will do the sauce. And literally, guys, it's that freaking easy. If you can heat water, you can make a great Italian meal. So hold on now. All right, so the sausage is getting started. You can see it's just the outside is cooked right here. But here's a little thing with sausage. If you take a fork and poke a set of holes inside your sausage, what this will do is as it boils, and this is if you're boiling it especially, what's going to happen is a lot of that grease and fat is going to drain right out of there. So as you start to get it cooked and as it begins to be more cooked and almost done, you're going to notice like this white foam looking stuff. And what that is the fat escaping. So you can make it a leaner meat by removing as much fat as you can possibly get out of there. And it's not going to alter the flavor or anything like that. It's just going to make it less fatty. All right, so over here I got my pasta. We're at a crazy boil going on, getting that softened up. And as soon as this is at a point where I can start slicing and dicing, I'll empty the water and then just brown it a little bit on the skillet. And we'll go from there. Hold on. All right, I just wanted to show you. This is what I'm talking about. You see all this white foamy stuff? What that is the fat coming out of this sausage. And you can actually see the grease leaking out of those fork holes, right? That right there is going to give you a much better sausage in the long run. You know what I mean? Once I drain all this water, I'll drain all the fat out with it. And by the time it's being browned on the skillet, I'm going to have just a nice lean, as lean as you can get it sausage. You know what I mean? And you can see right there, maybe that's just fat. That's all that is. So the more that the drains, the better. So if you're cooking your sausage and you poke a hole in it and you see all this white stuff come out, don't think aliens have laid eggs in your dinner. It's just your dinner getting better for you. So my pasta is at a point where it's starting to get really nice and soft. So what I'm going to do now is, hello cat, is I'm going to take some of my peppers, and no predetermined amount. You know, I'm just going to empty a bunch right into that water. And immediately it's going to slow down the boil. But don't worry, that's not going to ruin anything. So now I have a really, really good amount of sausage. Of pasta to peppers. I want it to be really, really heavy on the peppers because it's going to be heavy on the sausage. And all it is flavor, and adding the peppers obviously makes it a little bit better for you. So this is actually working out pretty good. Pretty soon I'll be taking the water out of here, cutting these open, and start getting it ready to go. All right, so I cut a sausage in half, and you can see it's not cooked yet, but it didn't smush. And when you cut it, if it smushes, then it's not ready to be sliced and diced. So at this point, I know I can cut through it without it getting, you know, turned into a big pile of just, you know, ground sausage. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to begin to cut them into, let me see if I can hold you guys up here and then grab this knife. I'm going to cut them into pieces. Got my finger in front of the camera like this, you know what I mean, like half-inch medallions pretty much. And that's what I'm going to do. So I'm going to go right about there, cut these all like that, and have a bunch. But first what I'm going to do is drain the water, and I'm going to cook them directly on the skillet with no oil or butter or anything else. It'll cook up just fine, just like that. So I'll show you what it looks like once I get this water going. All right, so this is what you should look like right here. I don't know what just happened. I pressed play and then it paused. So this is what you should have. You should have no bigger than a ½ inch, no smaller than a ¼ inch. And what you want is you want to go from that pink color to some of this browning color that you can see starting to happen there. And when you get them to look like that, where they're starting to brown without any pink, that's how you know they're done. You want them browned all the way through, just like this one right here. See how that still got some pink in there, but it's starting to brown and starting to cook up real nice. That's how they should look. Just no pink. Remember, when you're doing sausages, any kind of pork, you don't want pink. So speaking of pretty in pink, look at this. Our pasta looks wonderful. So I have this turned down to a really, really low heat just to keep warm. This one should be done literally within minutes, just a couple minutes. I'm starting to get some really nice browning going on. So these will be done mighty fast. Now, what's happening is, remember, I drained all the water and I added nothing else. So this is cooking purely on its own residual fat. Whatever's left in there that I didn't get out from boiling, that grease that's being made, it's just self-made. It's coming straight from it, and it's cooking up really nice. Now, I know in the camera, for some reason, this looks pink, but that's actually browning. That's browning, and it's browning really, really nice. Let's see if the light changes it. Yeah, look at that. Look at that. Let's see. Brown all the way through, no pink. Brown all the way through, no pink. Glad it was, because I tasted it. Oh, man. So, once you get it to this medallion stage, they cook up pretty fast. And when you get it to look just like this, the whole thing, just like that, you know you got yourself one good sausage. So now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to finish these up for about 30 seconds, and then I'm going to strain the water out of the noodles and mix it all together. Then there's two ways to do the sauce. You can either put the sauce in and mix it all together, or you can plate the food and put the sauce on top, depending what you want to do. Because at this point, what I can do is I can put it in a metal container, turn on the oven, and then just melt some mozzarella over the top or whatever I want to do. So it all comes down to preference. What I'm probably going to do is just mix it all together and then throw some Parmesan on top. Oh man, that's good. All right, I'm gonna go strain some water. Ooh, wow. Isn't she lovely? So this is what we're going to do. We're just going to dump a bunch of sauce in there. Not too much. I don't go crazy with the sauce. I'd rather have the flavor stand out from the vegetables and the sausage than the sauce. Some people like to taste the sauce more than anything. If that's the case, just drink yourself a bottle of sauce. So this is what I'm doing. Is now that I have it all in there, I'm just going to mix it in. So the sauce is going to add, and this is why we didn't go crazy and throw in a bunch of spices and this and that when we were cooking the sausage and whatnot, is because there's flavor in the sauce. And basically what I want to do is I want to use the flavor of the sauce to accent the food, not use the food to accent the flavor in the sauce. So that's why I go more food than sauce. I just want it a little bit saucy, just for taste. And this is exactly how I like it. So now what you can do is, oh yeah, you can have you can have sauce on the side, and so you can pour on your own sauce afterwards, or you know, just like this, and then put your cheese on top and whatever, and you can bake the cheese. I am going to plate and Parmesan. So here we have it, my finished product. Put it in the sunlight so you could see it better, but I think it was too bright. Just fantastic. Got my peppers, my sausage, my pasta. Man. Does anyone else have a cat that loves to eat plastic? This cat is just not right in the head. But I got the other one begging down there. Hey, kitty. This is really good. And again, it's another one of those Donnie B all day meals that anybody can do. It's so simple. If you can heat water, you can make Italian pasta, right? You can make an Italian sausage dinner. And you got somebody coming over the house and you're looking to impress them and you want to feed them some homemade food. Right there is Italian made easy. That's simple. It's delicious. It's easy. It's filling. And anybody that comes over is going to think to themselves, holy crap, you can really cook. And you're going to be like, yeah, right, I just boiled water. But you don't tell them that. You'd be like, oh, yeah, I slaved over a hot stove for 3 hours. This took me 20 minutes. So, that's it. Simple, easy, delicious, goody goody yum yums. Look at all that texture. Freaking wonderful. I'm Donnie B all day. Until next video.